Howdy, my name is Reyandra Okvianto, Section 506, CSCE 313, and I'm going to begin my demo for PA6. To begin, I'm just going to show you that the program works through the VM, having the VM run both the server and the client. So we're just going to make I'm going to have this terminal act as my server, and let's just say we'll run it on port 9070. And then here, I have the command already written, just save time. Here we have the IP of the VM. Oh, I got to run the server first. There we go. Now it's ready to accept connections. And now I could run this. And this will take a couple seconds. So once we check that this works, I plan to use the Ubuntu app through Windows. I'll use that as my server, and then since I already have this client terminal out, I'm just going to use my VM as the client, and then I'll just run through the other commands given through the demo instructions. Yeah, as you can see, this took about 21 seconds. I can full screen this. We have the correct histogram. Everything matches. No memory leaks. So we're Gucci. All right. So I'm gonna cut off this server. I'll full screen this, and then now we'll just go to the. This is the Ubuntu app here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'll just make clean, and then I'll make it. Cool. So then now I'm just going to run this on the server on this, let's say port 9080. Wait for it to accept connections. Now I'll go back to my VM, and then I can just use the same command, but this time I'm going to change the IP and the port. I forgot to check the IP of this one. So here we have, this is the IP that we're going to use here. So 192.168.176.1. And then before I obviously run this, I got to go back to the server and then run it again. So now it's going to accept connections in port 9080. We'll go back here and run that. As you saw before, I changed the port and I also closed the server through this. So I'm just trying to show you that it works on two separate machines. Going to take a sec as well, just because it's a lot of data we're trying to read. And we're done. Obviously, it took a little bit longer. Cool. Now we're just going to, so that completes the first and second task. Now the last one, we're just going to check the file, that the file transfer works. Use the same port, obviously. As you can see, this is pretty quick. And then just to verify that it works, we're just gonna use the diff command. And as the previous PAs as well, if I don't get anything outputted to the console, then that means the binary data in both of them should be the same, which means that we did it correct. Yep, there we go. And that's going to be it for the task. I'll just run through the code real quick. Didn't really change much from last PA, but I saw that in the event pool here, we have the priming phase. We have a portion where we record the state. Down here, we have the portion that we reuse until the quit is found. And then we have the proper loop termination, which is the logic through breaking out of the loops, in and out of the loops. And then cleaning up all the heap stuff is just sending the quits and then deleting everything. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much.